Hello everyone, I'm David Guerrero and welcome back to another video here on Many Ways Films. This is the C-Cam E2. It's a cinema camera and it's a micro four thirds cinema camera. It has really nice specs. Some of them are 4K up to 160 frames per second. I'm currently making this video with the Nikon C6. I'm actually really excited for the new Nikon that it's coming out, the new chapter, and that's gonna be actually in a couple of days now or a week that it's gonna be coming out. Probably depending on the price and the specs on the video for the new Nikon cameras, I might be upgrading from the C6 to the C6 II or C7 II. But today I want to talk about this lens right here. This is a Micro Four. Let's see. Camera focus on this. Okay, well, it's not gonna focus on me, I don't know. I have an ND filter right there, and the ND filter, it's a 55 thread. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. This lens has an aperture of 2. That's the biggest aperture that you have on this lens, and it might not seem like much compared to another type of lenses, but this is actually really good for, well, what it's meant for, a micro four thirds camera. So camera like this, C-Cam E2, or maybe if you're using a Panasonic camera or any other kind of micro four thirds camera that it's out there, that's gonna be a really nice lens, and I'll tell you why. That's what I want to talk on this video. If I had to pick one lens out of all my lenses, I will pick that one, and it's actually one of my cheapest lenses. I have some Rockinon lenses that are about $400, and I have other lenses that I actually like that are on a similar price than this one. This one, it's currently about $150 if you buy it new, but I think you can find it used for like 120 or 130 in Amazon. So I would definitely recommend this lens for pretty much any situations. I've been using this lens for weddings, for skateboarding videos, and all the things that I like to take video of my family, wherever I go, pretty much any situation that I come across. I'm not a really big fan of going for 1.8 or anything bigger than that, so f2 it's more than enough for what I need. And having in hand ND filter comes very handy. This one is actually pretty cheap, and you're gonna see for yourself on the video that this filter, it's actually really good, and it gives you a really good image combined with this lens, so you don't really lose any quality, I would say, with this filter. I'm gonna put it on the description if you're interested. Same, the C-Cam, everything, I bought it on Amazon, so you can find everything in there. Well, actually, I bought my C-Cam on B&H. That's where I got it from. I think what I found that I like about this lens, besides the sharpness, it's the looks that it has. I don't know how to describe it, but it's between sharp, between soft. I think it's just right in the middle. Another thing is that the colors that bring out, I know like lenses don't really like do colors or anything, but they do. Colors can, depending on the glass and the way they're made, can, you know, like bring those colors on your camera on a different way than other lenses. And maybe I don't know, I'm not an expert on that kind of subject, but when I put other different lenses, sometimes my colors come different. This is the 25mm lens, so it's gonna be a 50mm equivalent, and I think like 50mm is like the best focal length that it's out there for most situations. I personally really like 25 millimeters and 35, but this lens on that it's a 25 on a micro four thirds, it's a 50 millimeter, and I really like it. Something I'm gonna say, I mean, there's no perfect lens. First of all, this is not an AF autofocus lens, so everything it's manual. Everything on this lens it's manual, and sometimes when I am making a video, I'm pulling, focus, and by accident I might move the aperture ring. I mean, it's not that bad because when it's pretty smooth and you don't really see the clicks. It's not like one of those lenses that click on the aperture. So you can probably see there how the aperture ring just smoothly opens and closes. So when I make it bigger or smaller, it actually kind of seems like on some videos that I've shot that it's getting cloudy or something like that. So it's not a big deal when on other lenses just like, but it's not really a big deal. It's just a thing to be careful more than anything, I would say. Overall, like I said, this is the lens that I would take for most situations. You can see for yourself in all of these clips how sharp but not extremely sharp the image is. The look that it gives you, it's really nice. I think it's really natural, really close to what your eyes see. I would recommend this lens to you if you are looking for something pretty affordable, number one. Number two, that has a great image quality and you don't care that it's a manual lens. That's everything for the video of today. I have other lenses that I want to talk about a little bit more. I appreciate everyone that has been subscribing to the channel. I appreciate your questions and comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't to this channel. This is mainly a filmmaking channel, but I love skateboarding. I mean, I make weddings and stuff like that. I like to do short films and all of that kind of general filmmaking. So if you're interested on that kind of stuff, sometimes I talk about that and I give you my point of view on how I do things the way I do and why. So if you're interested, subscribe to this channel. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.